Tech's funding remained the same for the upcoming fiscal year. We've been scheduled to get approximately $60,000 for equity. However, the workforce training deal to get the 28th vote in the Senate resulted in all two-year college equity being swept into the workforce training pool. We hope to be able to apply for dollars from this pool to train workers in our service area. SAU Tech is only funded at 66% of the state's need-based formula. We only have two means of revenue: state appropriation and student tuition and fees. SAU Tech has no local tax base to draw from, given that it is located in the least populous county in the state. Another option would be for the governing board of an underfunded institution to file a suit to request that all two-year schools be funded at the same percentage. So far, this has not taken place, and I don't anticipate that it will take place, but I will tell you that's the only other means of funding that are available. Spring enrollment. Our total enrollment, Dr. Rankin covered system enrollment. SAU Tech's total enrollment was 2,339. Of that, our high school concurrent enrollment made up 1,511, or 64.6% of that enrollment. College level enrollment was 828, making up 35.4%. It was an increase of 55 students compared to the spring of 2013. Our SAU Tech Core Growth Enrollment Plan. SAU Tech has worked on this plan for many months. I wish to thank the following individuals for serving on the Core Growth Enrollment Plan team. Robert White served as chair. Other members of the team were Vice Chancellor Dr. Diane Betts, Vice Chancellor Dr. Reginald Cooper, Vice Chancellor Robert Gummels, Vice Chancellor Gay Manning, Vice Chancellor Valerie Wilson, Dr. Lisa Oden, Lisa Holland, Lee Sanders, and James Hudson. Mr. White will make a presentation on the plan later in this meeting. Arkansas Department of Education Digital Learning Approved Provider List. SAU Tech was approved on March 14, 2014 by the Arkansas Department of Education as a digital provider. This allows SAU Tech to provide digital classes to Arkansas high school students. Act 1230 of 2013 requires each high school by 2015 to provide access to digital classes. I want to thank Mr. White and the people that followed this legislation from its inception. Mr. Bill Stovall was very instrumental in helping us make sure that we got on this list. Mr. White and his staff made sure that we were in line to be on this list. And we feel like this may be one of the ways that we can generate some extra revenue at SAU Tech in the future. The SAU Tech commencement of 2014 will be held once again at Cullendale First Baptist Church at 1850 Cash Road, Southwest in Camden on May the 8th, 2014. Graduation will begin at 7 p.m. We will have approximately 225 students. If you have attended in the past, we usually, graduation lasted just an hour or a little over an hour with 225 students. We believe graduation will last more than an hour and a half, possibly as long as 2 hours. This is an extremely large graduation class for us, which we are very proud of. This will be, as usual, a combined graduation and honor ceremony. We believe this is among the largest graduation classes in SAU Tech's history. We hope that all of our trustees can join us that evening, and we wish to express our sincere thanks to Cullendale First Baptist Church for allowing SAU Tech to use its facilities since 2010 for our graduation and honor ceremony. We were left without a place to perform these activities by the tornado of October 29, 2009. We should be back on the SAU Tech main campus in 2015 at the new Student Center. I think we made the correct call in January when we had to decide $10,000 on an economic feasibility study on the soundstage project. Leadership Arkansas, Dr. Diane Betts is a member of this year's Leadership Arkansas class. Part of the Leadership Arkansas class visited the Highland Guest House on January the 16th, 2014. We gave the group an overview of SAU Tech, and they also got an excellent overview of the defense industry in Highland Industrial Park. Our ASBN on-site visit, the Arkansas State Board of Nursing gave their exit interview on November the 12th, 2013. SAU Tech's nursing is in need of more space according to the interview team. We will try to solve this opportunity in the near future as we move several units to the new student center and free up additional space. Our PACE grant site visit, the PACE grant site review team gave a site visit on November 25th, 2013 to evaluate SAU Tech's progress toward implementing the performance measures outlined in the United States Department of Labor PACE grant. A good report was received. The review team was very complimentary of our faculty and staff. Mr. Gunnels and Dr. Cooper to be commended for their work on this effort. Updated Camden Operations Ground Vehicle Business Briefing. The Arkansas Department of Economic Development has held 3 meetings on the Camden Operations Ground Vehicle Business. The first in early December with Lockheed Martin, Highland Industries, and SAU Tech. The second was with ADED, SAU Tech, and local area superintendents. The third was with ADED and the presidents and chancellors of the 5 Southwest Arkansas 2-year institutions. We are awaiting further information from the respective parties before we can put in place the needed infrastructure to support the envisioned business. It holds exciting possibilities. Annual Muddy Varmint Splat-tacular. You haven't attended mud volleyball. You have been missing out on some very, very entertaining and muddy activities. I would encourage you to attend the 6th annual Muddy Varmint Splat-tacular on Saturday, April 26th. There will be a live DJ, crawfish, and hams barbecue. You're welcome to attend, and the festivities begin at 10 a.m. But seriously, if you've never been to mud volleyball, make it a point to attend. Our SAU Tech Sizzlers, a team of